Pies. I am Lanikia. Today is Monday, January the 15th, 2024. This is what happened on the Soaps Bold and the Beautiful edition. I know y'all lying to me. I know you guys are lying to me. Bold and the Beautiful did not just show four people. They showed four people for the whole episode. Baby, let's go ahead and get into this. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give it a 6. We see Finn and Steffi. Now, y'all know I'm trying to warm up to Steffi, but she be getting on my nerves sometimes with this whole Finn thing. Like he's not he believes that Thomas is not to be trusted. Of course, that's her brother. So I get what she's saying about, that's my brother. And she's just like, why can't you trust me, Finn? I know you're concerned about my brother, but why can't you trust me? I said the same way you trusted him with Sheila when he told you, okay, girl. And he says, okay, I see you're getting all worked up about this. I didn't want to cause you any stress. If it's that bad, then I won't look into it. He said, it's just the way Xander did this. She said, Xander's just here to cause trouble. He said, it was like it doesn't feel like that, Steffi. That man really was shocked. And the way he talks about Thomas, I can tell that he really does think he's dangerous. Steffi's not trying to hear that about her brother, and I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt on that. That is her sibling, that's her brother. So of course she doesn't want to hear someone bad mouthing them like that. And so he just tells her, but we have to keep our eyes open, Steffi. We have to look at all angles and look at Thomas for what he could be. And she says, okay, yeah, I got it, I get it, or whatever, it's fine. And so he lets it go because he doesn't want to argue um with his wife. You know, he does not want to argue with his wife, so he lets it go. He tells her he's going to let it go, but he is concerned about Thomas. And she's just like, but thank you so much for letting it go, because he just don't want to fight. So let's move on, because that's pretty much it with them. But also Steffi is swearing up and down Thomas is a changed man. He had nothing to do with that night with Emma and everything. He is a changed man. He's nothing like that. So then we go over here with Thomas and Hope. And he's telling Hope the whole story about what happened with Emma, and she's just like, "What?" She said, Emma was my friend. You're telling me you didn't help her? And he said, it wasn't my fault. And she said, you were chasing her, Thomas. And then she tells him, tell me again how it happens. And so he tells her again. And this time he says, I was chasing Emma, but she was just driving so fast. I was trying to get her to slow down. By flashing your lights and blowing and driving faster on her. All right. Okay, if that's what you want to say, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I'm just gonna be one of those people that's just gonna always be like, yeah, you were one of the factors in her contributing factors in her death. Because you could say I was trying to get her to slow down. The way to get someone to slow down isn't by driving faster on them and blowing your horn and everything when they're trying to get away from you. I mean, I don't know. You tell me what you think. But anyways, so Thomas is all, trying to, I'm so sorry. I mean, and she was like, you didn't call for help. He was like, there, no one could have survived that. No one. So he just left. And then Hope feels awful because he says Emma went down and then she came back up. And so she was like, she realizes Emma was probably trying to contact her because she was trying to get to Hope's place. She had Thomas on her back end and she was probably trying to call Hope and let Hope know, listen, this is what's going on. Thomas is chasing me and all this. But like we said on our Saturday video, we knew Hope was gonna go ahead and be like and forgive Thomas. We knew she was. And so he tells her, you know, tell me what you feel and how you're thinking. And she says, I believe you. She believes him that he wasn't trying to hurt Emma or whatever. She believes his story. And he says thank you, and then he's telling her, I'm not that same man. He said, when I think about what I did, I'm not that same possessed obsessed man about you, like that infatuation that I felt for you back then. Like I'm whole and I'm healed now. yes, I still love you, but it's a different type of love. It's healthy. And I just want to be with you in a great way. You're wearing my engagement ring around your neck on that necklace because you know that I'm a different man. And he just wants to move on. He says what happened to Emma was a tragedy and he lives with that regret every single day. And she said he tried to say like he was going to tell her, and she said, "But Zed, why are you telling me now? Because Xander came around." And he started telling the cops. I was like, when were you gonna tell her? When were you gonna tell her? If Xander hadn't come, he was not gonna tell her this information. The same way they didn't tell Brooke and Hope about, Thomas knowing that Sheila had switched the bottle label, because he could have actually stopped Steffi from being shot had he came forward with that information. But anyways, child, let me just get off of Thomas. That's all I got. That's all I got, because we all know that Hope was gonna forgive him. She always forgives him. That's the nature of their relationship. Like, it's going to get to the point where Hope is gonna have to be like the other girls on the soaps that I talk about, especially on Days of Our Lives. This man is, he wants to be good, but every now and then he gonna step out of line and do something that you're not gonna like. You're gonna have to decide, you're gonna have to live with that. You know what I mean? You're gonna have to, it's just gonna be one of those things where you're gonna have to be okay with him doing things that you don't like. You just gonna have to be okay with it. It is what it is. And so that's it for Hope. And so she's just, at this point, she's just like, she needs time and space to think about, everything that he said, and all that, because Emma was her friend and she was coming to warn Hope, and she was coming to tell Hope what was going on. And so she just can't forget about it, that easily, because she feel, I think Hope in a way feels like Emma died trying to help me. And that she, I guess she feels, not, I wouldn't say guilty, but maybe a little bit guilty, because not because she did anything wrong, but because all of this was going on, and now Emma was dead, and that was her friend, and she was trying to help her. And I guess that's what, I don't know, child. Let's that's all I got for you today. It was a good episode. It was solid, but I said four people. Did they really just show four people today? But those four people are did a good job in their episode. I was invested, so I guess it's all right when I'm in a little bit. But don't come back tomorrow with the same thing. But I think they're not. I don't think they are. But anyways, guys, that's all I got for you today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I will see you tomorrow for a new episode of What Happened on the Soaps, the Bold and the Beautiful edition. Y'all stay safe, stay warm. Goodbye.